Hey, darlings. Fit check, fit check, fit check. Batty teens, batty teens. I'm your tiny dancer. I'm sorry. Anyways, y'all want to see the shoes? Obviously, gotta have them pretty pink toes out. Yeah. Get these pretty pink toes in your mouth in my Cardi voice. Anyways, hey y'all. Y'all see how black I'm getting from the summertime sun? Black as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Darker than Queen. She's just a little salty about it, but it's all right. It's all right. Anyways, so y'all, the topic of the day. Today, I thought we would talk about wins and losses. Also, I need to set this camera down so that I don't have to hold it. In my life, first of all, let me just give y'all a little background. If you know me, then you might already know this. If not, get on board. Ultimately, I came from a background where I didn't need for much. My mother, my adopted mother, she, when my adopted father passed, inherited about $5 million from the first life insurance little chunk she got. And then when she got all of his military and retirement benefits, she got about another 3. So I didn't grow up in an environment where like, oh, we didn't have these things. We stayed in a very nice house. My environment was crazy because she was crazy. But when she would do crazy things, she would take a nigga and blow a bag. So luxury, I went to debutante school many times as a child. Debutante school, reform school. Luxury items, nice cars, nice house, nice clothes, nice linens. I grew up on that until I was in the streets. And then when I was in the streets, I didn't have those things. But ultimately, because it didn't come with all the pain and abuse from being with her, I was cool with not having those things. But as I set out on my own to be an independent adult, I will say that I did seek out to have nice things. I think most people like nice things. Um, so my evaluation as far as to what made me successful or what made me great was based a lot on the nice things, the luxury items that I was able to provide for myself and ultimately for my children. Now, at that time, I'm young, I'm hungry, I'm in the streets, and it made perfect sense to me to be vicious, to be ruthless. I felt like after spending so many years in the streets without struggling, earning my stripes, that now that I'm on and I got this shit, like it's time for me to pop my shit. But I didn't pay attention to how I should have been grateful. I should have been humble because God brought me from this bad place where I had all these nice things. Then I didn't have shit. Now I'm back having nice things and I don't have all this bad. And I should be grateful. I should be humble. I should be appreciative. But I wasn't. I ain't gonna even lie. I had homes and cars and jewelry and furs and everything that I ever wanted. But I still was a really mean person. I really had a problem that was in my heart. And I didn't understand that I had to let go of the anger. I had to let go of the pain. I had to let go of that shit to humble myself. So when I speak about wins and losses, some of my greatest wins that I felt like were so important, that validated me and substantiated me so much, when I bought my first home. When I touched almost $1 million in cash of my own money that I made. Having my children, each time I gave birth, and these were wins to me. My first major trip that I paid for on my own. My first major like family trip where I paid for me and all my children and my homegirl and like every fucking body. I'm like, oh, big baller? Like, I'm on the scene. That's me. I'm doing that. But the same way I can explain those wins, I can explain also how I felt like I took a loss. Because, yeah, I bought that house and then I lost that house. I don't have that house today. So it was a great win to me. That also is a fucking loss. Having my children, great win, great addition to my life. Fill me up so much, have brought so much joy into my life, and basically everybody who encounters them. People love them. They love people. Not all people. Some of y'all ain't right. They don't fuck with y'all. But if you met them little raggedy motherfuckers, I promise you, you love them and they love you. But the loss of knowing that the men who made those children didn't do their job. They didn't stick in and stand up for their children. They didn't come and do what I expected or even the fucking minimum. These niggas turned out to be trash. And so I felt like that's a loss. Because now I got these children who I could never regret having, but the nigga left or didn't even come do right for them. How's that a win? It's a fucking loss. Paying for a trip, me and all the kids and all of that. Okay, on that trip, the first trip I paid for by myself, nigga, I lost all my luggage. I'm literally in a brand new place, never been before with nothing. Nothing but my purse. It was a loss. I paid for the trip with my homegirl. Don't you know, on that trip we argued, she left. I ain't spoke to her since. And I kicked out all the bread. So what I thought was this great win, like, yay, I lost a fucking friend. I had a real thing for BMWs. Back in the day, I loved BMWs. Beamers. So purchasing my very first one, it was electric blue. That bitch was bad, baddie things. Had a nice sunroof in it. I looked great. So proud of it. I lost it. I was racing. I crashed it. So this great win ultimately turned out to be a loss for me. You know, recently I saw someone ask me, like, oh, you say you got all this stuff. I don't see it. Well, guess what? I don't have all these things. I can tell you those are things that I have had. Those are things I have done. Those are experiences I have had and lived through and learned from. I don't have all these things. But ultimately, I would like to ask, what things do I have to be valuable? To be respected and heard? Material things? I have to have those things and a good credit score and this amount in my bank to be valid? That makes me feel like maybe you're not valid if those are the things you look for to validate yourself or the people around you. Because after having all those things, all these wins, the first fucking fur coat I put on, bitch, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was winning. The first time I met a celebrity and then met them for the second time and they remembered my name. Fever, baby, what's up? You remember me? I left an impression? I know I did. Like, for me, I am humbled today. I am different today. You know, what can you call that phone? What, she's blowing me up. I'm humble today because I needed to be.
Hello, your mama.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Nigga, I don't know what happened. I'm humble today.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened? I mean, I don't know what happened, but what?
So basically, Joe is in his room, like, just sad, like, shut up and don't know wrong, just, like, it was kind of music, like, just so sad, like, what do I do?
Why is he sad? Because Jordan game?
Yeah.
But I thought he said he didn't care.
But when I thought he didn't care, but then she got it, and they talked a little bit, and then he started cleaning it up. And then he went in the room, and he put his head on there, and he stopped talking. And then when Jordan was working at the hill,
Well, I'll call him in a minute. It's probably nothing we can do but let him feel his feelings right now. Give him a hug and tell him you love him.
okay.
All right, I love you. Um, I'm humble today. Sorry, y'all. I'm a mom all the time. Um, I'm humble today because when I was feeling like, okay, I'm winning at everything in life. I got all the things I want. I make great bread. I'm a boss ass bitch. These hoes can't check me. They can't step to me. It's nothing. The lesson I learned from losing that shit, the lesson I learned from having that energy reflected back to me, like, damn, you're not really a nice person. Like, damn, you really is mean. Damn, you really are like aggressive, and ungrateful and unappreciative. It taught me that, like, the things that I have and the money I make and the places I go will never matter as much as the character that I carry and the love that I spread and the wisdom and the light. So my wins now to me are different. After losing so many material things, my wins to me are, do the people in my life know that I'm dependable? Do they know that if they call me and I can do it for them, I will? When they encounter me, when they embrace me, when they interact with me, am I spreading love and light and wisdom and knowledge and joy and my purpose? Or am I putting off a negative energy where I'm indifferent and I'm uncaring and I think I'm better than other people? Because that to me was a loss. That whole time in my life where I thought, do all this stuff, make all the money, travel all around, do all the trips, buy all the shit, luxury, when you designer clothes, that's all I lived in. Being in a different city every week, that's what I lived for. That I could always be somewhere, I could always pull up, I could always look fresh, I could always buy the shit if I wanted it. I based my wins on that type of shit, and I lost sight of what actually mattered. And it took me to grow the fuck up. It took maturing. It took the loss to teach me that that was never really winning. What I thought I was doing, and I was winning, I'm out here killing it, and I'm fucking winning. No, the wins for me now, I've been off Percocets for 5 years. The wins to me now, the bonds with our children are so fucking strong. The wins for me now, the relationships that I have that I hold dear to my heart actually pour into me and I pour into them. That I am actually dependable, that I do judge people for more than the clothes they wear, the things they say, where they come from, and what they can do. I judge you for the character and the sum of who you are. What are your values? What are your principles? Do you get up every day and fight the fight even though you don't want to? I have understood now that my wins is not how much jewelry I can put. That's why I put no jewelry on today. It's just me. Ask me, do you think I'm winning right now? I do. And my life has been chaotic for months now. I still feel like I'm winning. And I feel like I'm winning because I am pouring my time and effort and energy into things that will matter to me now, and 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. The love, the respect, the admiration, living in a purpose, walking in my purpose, shining truth, shining light. I don't feel like my wins are based on what I can buy for you or what you can buy for me. I don't feel like my wins are based on if I can go to every new country and I can be posting on the internet that I'm so fucking fabulous. That's not a win to me. What a win to me is the laughs that I hear from our children, the moments that I share with my friends where we can be honest and vulnerable and open, the love. The biggest win for me in this portion of my life was feeling like after all the bad I went through, all the struggle, all the pain, that I got my person. I got my forever. I got a nigga that was made for me, that understood me, that knew my flaws and chose me repeatedly, regardless. That was a win to me. And even though in all of this, with raising children, with having friendships, with having my marriage, I feel like I have taken losses. I have fumbled. I have slipped. I have fallen. But it's still a win to me because that time and effort and energy poured into all of our children. That time, effort, and energy poured into the friendships. That time, effort, and energy poured into this love and this marriage have all strengthened me, have all taught me, have all helped me grow to be a better individual, and will continue to do so for years to come. That's the win to me. The win to me is that I do base my value not so much, really not at all, on the material things. Do I need to have a good credit score to be winning? I don't think I have to. I think it's helpful. I think if you make enough cash, your credit don't matter. You can buy that shit. I think, do I need to be able to buy a car every time a new one come out so that everybody can look at me and be like, oh shit, she riding how she riding, to be winning? Or do I need to just have a dependable car that when I go outside, it cranks up, it takes me where I need to go, that motherfucker don't let me down? It gets me around, it gets our kids around, it's there to help friends, it's there to help family. That's what matters to me. That's the win to me. That it's dependable, that it's consistent, that I can count on it. Because that's what I'm trying to be. Dependable, consistent, that you can count on it. You can count on me. When I show up, I will be authentically the same person that you spoke to yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Do I hope to be better? Do I hope to respond better and show up better and present myself better? Of course. Every day we're trying to grow and be better. So I hope that my wins are even bigger, that the love gets even bigger, and the dependability and the growth gets even bigger. That also means the losses might be heavier. They might hurt more. I might bleed worse. Because greater risk, greater reward. I can't be willing to say I want to have another win and push for another win for my life, for all of our children's lives, for my husband, for my friends, and not also understand that when you step out on that branch and you got so much weight on your shoulders and so much is riding on this, it might also not go my way. But I think the most valuable thing to me from having the wins and the losses is that if I lose now, when I lose now, I am better able to absorb whatever it is I need to learn from it, to use it, to grow from it, to be better from it, to not make the same mistake again. The wins now feel so much better because they're not based on things that I could buy or money that I made. It's not based on how much jewelry or how many fancy ass dates a nigga can take me on, or how many homes I have, or how many cars I have, or the latest fashion. My wins are based on, do I wake up? Do I think I am a good person? Do I think I bring value to the lives of the people, of the people around me that I hope to have a positive impact on? That's a win to me. To wake up in the morning and be totally comfortable in my skin, with my hair, with my skin, with my fupa, with my bad pinky toe. Am I comfortable in this skin, in this body, in this form right now as is? I am. And I'm proud. That's a win to me. Am I sad that the niggas didn't do what they were supposed to do? Yes, that was a loss. But I feel like I won because another man came right in and picked up and loved these children and still loves these children. These children still love him. And he didn't create them, but he helped raise them and nurture them and guide them. That's a fucking win to me. The fact that I've had friendships since I first ever moved here that didn't go away, that didn't fall off, that didn't change over time, except for to grow better, more understanding, more patient with each other. That's a fucking win to me. I can't tell you how many friendships I lost that I felt devastated that, damn, this motherfucker not my friend no more. But I can't say that now. Damn, these motherfuckers still my friends. That's a fucking win to me. If I can open the fridge and I might not know exactly what I want, but there's plenty to choose from in there, that's a win to me. Because there was times in my life where there wasn't food in that motherfucker. And I didn't know how I was going to put food in that motherfucker. It's a win to me to be able to be comfortable, to be able to be more patient, to be able to be more kind, to be able to be more understanding, more receptive, more open to different ideas and outside perspectives is a win to me. Because for the longest time in my life, I was never that. You couldn't tell me shit. Nothing was wrong with me. I was fucking perfect. And all y'all niggas can eat ass. And bitches too. That shit did not serve me no purpose in the long run. It got me shit temporarily. It put me in a temporary position to win, to feel like I won, to be on top. But now the woman I am today, that I have been for the last decade, and steady growing that woman and pouring into that version of myself is a forever win. Because I didn't die in the streets. I didn't get consumed by drugs and lose my way. I'm not in fucking prison. I can't tell you how many people that I thought were so much better than me had so much more purpose and passion and vision for their life that's not here. They're dead, they lost in the system, or they're lost in these drugs. But I'm not. That's a win to me. Did I lose people along the way? Yes. And that shit hurt me. And it also taught me. Did I lose stuff along the way? Yeah, nigga, I lost everything. Every fucking thing. But it also, that loss taught me it's okay. It helped me be okay with winning. And if ultimately I lose, it's okay. Because I know God showed me I could do it once and I could do it again. God showed me that when you think you're at rock bottom and nobody gives a fuck, I will lift you up. And he has. He saved my life. He kept putting me in a position to grow and be better as long as I was willing to do the work. As long as I was willing to put that effort and time in. As long as I was able to stop and recognize what I was doing wrong and how I needed to proceed going forward. Those are my wins. It's not what I can buy. It's not where I can go. It's not how much better than you I think I am. It's because the life I lived, the things I used to think versus the things I think now. The way I used to live my life and just, okay, this is what it is. This is what success is. This is what makes you valuable. This is what puts you on top. All got flipped upside down. And then I felt like I was nothing and I wasn't valuable and I ain't had shit and all I was a loser. And then God showed me, you're only a loser if you allow yourself to be. You only ain't shit if that's what you choose to be. Every day I give you life, you can make that day whatever the fuck you want it to be. If you wake up and it's too fucking hot and the sun in your eyes and you got a headache, you could say today finna be a fucked up day. Or you could say, damn God, you made the sun real bright and hot. You hurt my head, but I'm alive. What you want me to do today? I'm trying to do something good today. And that's exactly what will happen to you. Your perception is your reality. I perceive myself as a winner, even though I've taken more losses than I can fucking count, because I'm still here. I'm still trying to be better. I'm still pouring in to the things that I think add real value to me and to the people around me. I'm still learning and growing. My win is that I know love is what makes me a winner. Truth is what makes me a winner. Support, consistency, dependability is what makes me a winner. Never being flawed to the people that I love makes me a winner. Never grinding out nobody that didn't grind me first makes me a winner. Because if you lick me, I'll lick you back. But I'm not out here terrorizing. That's what makes me a winner. Not because I haven't stumbled and fallen and lost everything. Not because I haven't made a wrong choice and fucked up everything. Not because I didn't always have a perfect plan and it went according to plan. That's not what makes me a winner. What makes me a winner is that I understand life is a journey. It's a series of choices. And sometimes you will make the wrong one. Sometimes you will reach your own personal mountaintop, your own personal peak, and realize that you built this mountain of nothing. It's fool's gold. And until you seek what's truly valuable, what's truly substantial, you won't be a winner. You'll always be chasing the dream. You'll always be like a drug addict, chasing that first high. But if you understand that the things that truly set you apart as a unique individual, as the one of one, 8 billion people on this planet, you are one of one. What makes you the winner is that you don't compete, that you don't compare yourself, that you understand your path, your journey, your truth, your light, your power is yours. Pour into it, tap into it, spread it to the people around you, to your community, to your family, to your partner, to your husband, your wife, your girlfriend. Spread it. And then you will continue to win, no matter what you materialistically lose, no matter the people that you might lose. You will be a winner because that's the mentality that you set yourself to win, to overcome the obstacles, to get the fuck up when you fall down, to keep trying tomorrow even though the day fucking sucked, to push when you really just want to cry while you push, to don't surrender just because it's hard and it's uncomfortable. That'll be what makes you a winner. It won't be that you got a perfect credit score or that you got 8 figures in your bank account. And the reason I can say that so confidently, why are there depressed millionaires and billionaires? Why are they unhappy? They got everything. They can buy anything they want. Why? Because at that level of money and success, you don't know if anybody around you really cares about you. Or do they care about what you could do for them? Break them off some money. Help them out. That's why. Because they focused on the dollar and making that and building their self up. And then they got it. And now it's lonely. I don't want to be lonely. I want to be able to have someone to share that laugh with. I want to be able to have someone to share my fears and my hopes and my ambitions with. All of the children, all of my friends, my husband. I want to be able to share those things with the people. What makes me a winner is that I know the value of holding on to good people because they're hard to find. They're hard to replace. They don't come around often. I'm a winner because I have lived this life of luxury, had all this shit, thought I was every fucking thing, never fall off, and fell off. I'm a winner because when I hear people talk shit to me, when they judge me, when they think such negatively about me and my path and the way I speak and the way I dress and the way I handle myself, it's so funny to me because you don't know me. You didn't walk in my shoes. And if you did, I doubt that you would look like me. I doubt that you would be able to smile as often as I do and laugh as often as I do. I took the loss of knowing I would never have a mother and father. Ever. And I got the win of having one of the best fathers ever that didn't fucking make me, that just chose me and stood in the field with me. And then I lost him too. He died. But the win that came from that is that his memory, his love, his the support that he gave to me in those amount of years, that short time frame, carried me through some of the hardest portions of my life. That was the win. It is not very difficult or complicated to me. I am a pretty simple person. I like to smoke good. I like to eat good. I like to have good sex. I like to laugh. I like to watch movies. I like to go outside and do fun shit, try new shit. Those are wins to me because those are things that are simple joys, simple happiness, simple. Because if it takes all of this shit to make you happy and takes all this stuff, you're never going to be happy. Somebody can give you all of that shit and you still won't be full. You still won't feel like you won. Because when you build your house out of cards, what happens? You stack it up real pretty, real big, real tall. The slightest wind, the slightest vibration, you don't even got a house no more. You got a stack of paper that fell the fuck down. But when you build your shit on love, truth, patience, courage, endurance, consistency, respect, all of a sudden you have laid a foundation of bricks that won't be shaken by a breeze, that won't crumble at the first sign of an earthquake. It will only strengthen. You know, as bricks get hotter, they get firmer. Just want you to know that. The heat makes them stronger. The pressure makes them more compact, harder to break. So for me, I choose to build my life, my purpose around things that I know won't just be good today. That brand new car you drive off the lot is already lost half its value. Them designer clothes, as soon as you put them on, they not worth a damn. You could try to sell them, but you ain't gonna get back shit what you paid. The jewelry is one of the worst. It automatically starts losing its motherfucking value unless it's an antique. So why would I build myself up on these things? Because they will not be strong over time. They just won't. Having a great credit score and a nice house and taking trips and buying nice clothes and luxury items are great. But they're not wins. It's just shit you do. The wins is when you look around and those people that you hoped were still around are still around. When you look at yourself in the mirror and you can feel proud and accomplished the person you see because you know your story. You know the fight you had to fight to get here. And you proud that you're still here. That how many fucking times did that shit try to take you out? How many times did you not want to get up? But you did. And you won. Because a million, billion people made that decision and didn't get up and didn't try and stayed stuck and stayed stagnant and stayed stale. And they lost. They lost another day. They lost another opportunity. They lost. But you didn't. You got up. You pressed. You didn't feel good and you still did it. You had a hangover. You still went to work. Your back fucked up and you still put in them 12 hours. Your kids unruly and you still went in there and gave them a kiss. That shit is what makes you a winner. It's what makes you a unique individual with your own power, your own strength, your own light, your own truth. My wins versus my losses, I've probably lost more times than I've won. But my wins have been so impactful, so meaningful, so grand, that no matter how many small losses I took, it'll never outweigh. Ever. Ever. That's how heavy my wins is. Heavy as a motherfucker. Because I stay winning. Because God stays blessing me. And I know he's not blessing me because I'm some truly special blessed in him. He blesses me because God helps those who help themselves. Because I didn't quit. Because I tried to learn from my mistakes. Because I never thought I was perfect or had all the answers. And I kept seeking knowledge and wisdom and a better path. He kept letting me win. My wins is heavy. These losses, it may be 100 times more losses than the wins, but they don't weigh as much. They'll never weigh as much. My wins have changed my life. They have changed our children's lives. They have changed my friends' lives. They have changed any person that I have encountered and tried to pour into. It changed their life. My wins. And I was happy to share them because I understood what is the fun of popping that bottle and celebrating solo. When I can pop bottles and celebrate with the people that want to celebrate with me because they happy with me because we all win. Because if I can lift you up on a day when you're down, then that means you'll lift me up on a day when I'm down. And that's a fucking win. Because you might need that pat on the back. You might need that shoulder to lean on or cry on. You might need that helping hand because you feel like you can't get up today and do it. And knowing that I can be that for somebody and they'll be that back for me, that's a fucking win. Knowing that if they call me and they need me, they call me because they know they could depend on me because I'm consistent. That's a win. Even if the loss is I can't do it for you this time. And I'm sorry. But it's still a win because they trusted me enough to hit me in the first place. My wins will always be what shines the most. Maybe you don't see me in the fanciest house, with the fanciest car, rocking the fanciest clothes, taking trips all over the world. Does that mean I'm a loser? I guess. Maybe to somebody. Maybe to a lot of somebodies. Does it make me a loser to me? No. It never will. It'll never make me a loser to myself, to my friends and family, to all of our children. It will never, ever make me a loser. It might make you feel like you're better than me, but are you? Who told you that? What makes you believe that? Do you think if you were in the same predicaments as me, you would have came out as graceful and elegant as me? I don't think so. I think it's easy for a lot of people to judge someone else's wins and losses, successes and failures because they've never been in those type of situations. And as soon as they encounter one, they fall apart. They go crazy. They eliminate themselves. They never get back up and never see another good day. I can't say that. I've seen plenty of good days after my losses. Had some of the best memories. Shared some of the greatest love. And I've been through some of the worst. My mother dumped me in a trash can. I was beaten for years by the next lady who adopted me. I've been robbed. I've been jumped. I've been stabbed. I've been raped. I was shot. But yet I am here, still loving, still open, still willing, still patient. And patience is something I still have to work on because patience is not a good thing for me. I do not be patient. But I still am able to find joy and happiness, love and light. And I've been through some of the worst. So am I a winner to you? Maybe not. Maybe you're not a winner to the people you think you are. Maybe you're a loser to them. Maybe I'm a loser to you. But that's okay. You're not me. You didn't live my life, so your evaluation of me doesn't matter to me. Social media has made people think that if a lot of someone's don't agree with you and don't give you that validation, then you must not be that. But I validate myself. I look in the mirror. I know where I came from. I know where I was trying to go. And I know I surpassed it. And I know I will continue to do that. I know as many times as I felt like giving up, that it wasn't worth it, that it didn't serve me any purpose, that I just was broken and unlovable, and something was so wrong with me. The sin in our skin I still found a reason to laugh, to be helpful, to show gratitude and appreciation. So if I'm a loser because I don't think I have to have the best car and the best house and all the fancy clothes and take all the trips to be a winner, then that's fine. Call me a loser. Big L's. Call me a loser. But just know, whatever you think to call me, it's probably someone calling you that too. And it's probably somebody close to you that you would never ever imagine views you in that way. Oh, they'll never tell you. People are great at wearing their masks and keeping shit under wraps. They don't want you to know. But I have noticed the people who think the most highly of themselves, who have so much clout and so much clap, the people around them are disgusted by you. They hate you. They're waiting to see you fall. And not because they just big haters and you're such a great person, because you're a terrible person. You're awful. You awful to your own people. And when you fall, they will celebrate it. And it'll hurt your feelings because you'll say, well, you was next to me all this time. They don't care because you've been a loser to them. So they're waiting to see you get your karma. That's what I realized when I fell off. The reason people didn't want to help me, they didn't want to give me a place to stay, didn't want to help me with my children, because I was a terrible person to them. What I thought I was winning at, I was losing. Now, if I needed help with my children, if I needed a place to stay, I know I could get it. Because I know I have not been that person. Where I came from and who I am today, I did do the soul searching. I did take the time for self-reflection. I did change who I was, how I presented myself, who I wanted to be, and where I was trying to go. That's why I'm a winner. I didn't let the loss define me. They never will. When you look at me, just know you're looking at a winner. I'm a winner. I'm winning. Face card don't decline. She winning. Body yaddy, she winning. Poom pie, it looks like a chicken cutlet. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying. So if you see me and you think, God damn, she's a loser, just know, I don't think that. It's nothing you could ever say to me to make me think that. I'm a winner. And no matter how many more times I fall and I lose things that were really important to me, that I really wanted to hold on to, I will always stop to ask, why? Why did I lose that? Why is it not here no more? It must was meant to teach me something. It must was meant to better me. It must was meant to put me onto my next step in life. Because that's what it's always done. The wins and the losses. So, if you see a loser when you look at me, so be it. I'll be the biggest loser you ever seen. But just know you're probably looking at one of the most winning ass bitches you'll ever meet in your life. And not because I got $1 million in my bank account, or because I drive a Hellcat SRT. You see a strong woman? Thank you. I'm a winner because I am. Because I survived, I will keep surviving. Because I love, I will keep loving. Because I am understanding, and I will keep growing my understanding. Because I try to be patient, and I definitely need to grow that. Because I can be accountable for my fuck ups. Because I can learn from my mistakes. Because I don't put myself on a pedestal. I understand I am a human being in a world of 7-8 billion more human beings. I do think it's levels out here. It's levels of understanding. It's levels of growth. It's levels of maturity. It's levels of all kind of shit. That doesn't make me better than you. It just might mean I'm on a different level from you. What Jay-Z said, upper echelon. Maybe it's just that. Not that I'm better. Not that I feel like I'm a better human than you. But I have lived more life, and I have more experience and knowledge, and it put me on a different level. It's okay with me if you look at me and you don't see what I see when I look at me. It's okay if you look at me and you don't see my value, and you don't see my strength, and you don't see my beauty and my light and my love, it's okay. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I didn't walk everybody's life. They didn't walk mine. But I hope that you can look and see what you could learn from a bitch like me who lost, who won, who succeeded, and who failed. Because that is part of the journey. The wins and the losses. The risk and the reward. The ability to keep getting up when you don't want to keep trying to risk it again, to win again, or to lose again. You said, from what I've seen, you're amazing, but I don't think you take direction well. I probably don't. I will say this. It's hard for me if you tell me something and you don't approach me in a way that I can instantly absorb is like of love. If you just want to bop, 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 you ain't shit, da 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 da. I'm so defensive, I'm not absorbing that shit. But if you come to me like, hey, you are fucking awesome. I just wish you da 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 da. I'm more receptive to that. But that bearing down on me, it almost instantly makes me defensive. And that's something I'm working on too. The need to not clap back and not be so defensive. That's part of my growth. I feel like I will win again when I learn to be more patient and not have to have something to say back when somebody says something to me I don't like. That'll be another win for me because it's something I know I struggle with. You said, but you bullheaded. I am bullheaded. It's not that. It is legitimately that I feel like I have lived so much life. If you're not telling me something that I can visualize and see is a benefit, is a positive, I cannot allow you to mislead me. I've already fucked up. I've already lost. I've already made wrong choices. So I try to avoid the shit I've already encountered. So if you telling me to just trust it on faith and some shit you say, and I can't see the positive in it or the benefit in it, it's gonna take me a minute to get on board. You gotta show me. You gotta prove it to me. You say do what? Cause what? I don't believe it. Type shit. But I am very defensive. And I know it's something that, like I said, I will feel like that's a win for me when I can be less defensive and more patient. Like I said, I feel like that will grow my understanding. That will be a win for me. Because if I can be more patient and not so fucking defensive, then when they're speaking to me, positive or negative, I'm more able to absorb it, what I need to from it, excuse me. Because I don't absorb everything everybody say, because some of y'all are just some haters and just be on some bullshit. But I can absorb from it what I need to, and I can use that and intertwine it in my cloth to make me better. I love you. Say it's time to build my tribe. I'm trying. I'm gonna keep trying. But that to me is what wins and losses do for you. How they build you, how they mold you, how they shape you. And ultimately, I understand that when you look at me, you might think I'm a loser. That's cool. If I'm a fucking loser, guess what? I'm a fine ass loser with some good pussy. I'm just playing. It's trash. It's trash and I'm ugly. Y'all seen that dimple pop out? Ching. I don't care. You didn't make me, so you won't break me. And you will not ever get me to believe that your perception of me is the truth. Because your perception of me is based on what? Small interactions, short versions, short amounts of time from one small corner of my picture. You're not looking at the full picture because you don't know it, because you didn't walk this life. You didn't live it. I did. So I don't see a loser. I never will. I'll see a winner. I'll see time and time again this phoenix rose from the ashes and was better than she was before. That wanted better things, pushed for better things, accomplished better things. That's what it is. I told my friends the world is fucked because people are not making sure their kids learn lessons to help mold them. They're giving them everything. Not me. You can ask anybody who watched me as a parent. Not me. Oh, I will do certain things for you because you're not like, I love spoiled black children. But, oh baby, I tell them all the time, if you get what you want, am I getting what I want? If not, I don't feel so given. But I think that is the most important thing for me, that I don't ever think I was ever a loser, even when I lost. A loser is a mentality. Did you lose? Did you fall down? Did you stay there? If you did, yeah, you're a loser. Did you get up? Did you make changes? Did you push forward? And you're a fucking winner. And you're looking at a winner, baby. You look, it's Big Za, baby. Winner. Don't forget it. Chicken dinner. Thick thighs save lives. And I don't care. I don't care if you don't think I'm a winner. I hope you think you're a winner too. But if you think calling me a loser makes you a winner, then you know what you are. You know you're a loser. I know it. Because I'm a winner. And get in with me, baby. You want to boss up your life? All you got to do is get in with me. We'll win together. Or you stay on the outside and keep living your life however you think is best for you. And I hope you be a winner too. Because I'm always going to win. Because I told myself I couldn't fail. I wasn't going to allow any of my children to fail. Whether they came from me or they were given to me from somewhere else. I never will allow you to fail. We're fucking winners. We don't quit. When you fuck up and this opportunity is gone, find a new one. Do something else. Keep pushing until you find your path to victory, to success, to win. Because that's what the fuck we do, is win. But if you look at me and you see a loser, cool. I'm not going to convince you I'm not. I'm going to tell you I am whatever you say I am. And by that same notion, you are probably everything people say about you too. And I bet they not all good things. So that's today's episode, guys. I love you. You fucking with a real one. I fucks with those who fucks with me. Y'all run the numbers up. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. We got merch dropping soon. I'm so excited about that merch. Y'all gonna shop the merch? Buy the merch. And yeah. I got a fun episode coming up with the kids. They're gonna be eating some weird shit. I think y'all will like that. And yeah, we're gonna keep running. We on our way. We on our way to 30,000 views, y'all. Why y'all keep coming to see a little red bit like me? With a little booty. It's BBL season and y'all fucking with me? BBL season. Okay, my bad. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. But yeah. So I appreciate y'all. I love the support. Keep running up the numbers. We on our way, y'all. We gonna keep doing it. We gonna keep doing it. We gonna keep doing it. We ain't gonna let them shut us out and shut us up. We gonna keep making noise. Cause you fucking with a real one. So I love you, darlings. Bye.